Why did they stop having Christian teachings in public schools? That is a matter of history, of policy, of politics, of philosophy, and a whole bunch of other things. So there's a whole bunch of various things that kind of all coalesce into this. I would argue that anything that if we were to find it true will be a reflection of Christ himself. And so if we were to teach things like virtue in schools, if we were to take the Aristotelian aspect and take the human virtues, we would see that they are but a reflection of Christianity. The problem is, the number one problem in my mind would be the rise of existentialist philosophies. Existentialism has this idea that existence precedes essence. And the idea is that you first exist before you decide what you are. And this actually has ramifications throughout any aspect of human life, because it then puts the onus on the individual to determine the nature of truth, of goodness, of beauty, of all things. Everything becomes subjectively, radically subjectified. And so in public schools, because we have this idea of we must separate out any sort of opinions, the actual opinion that has flourished is this idea that you must become a god to make yourself equal to the deed of killing God, to use the Nietzschean idea. That you now must determine what is true, what is good, what is the good life, how are you supposed to live in the world, rather than having any sort of God giving direction. It now becomes the worship of the individual. I would say that is the primary reason why Christian principles are no longer taught in public schools.